There is a scientific explanation for your drunk munchies. A new study suggests that there is a neurological connection between binging booze and craving greasy, fatty foods. These two activities, it seems, are linked, with either one having the potential to lead to the other. I'm Justin with Inverse, the coolest place to get smarter, so go grab yourself a brewski and a Crunchwrap Supreme. Let's dig in. This drunk munchie news comes out of a study done by Caitlin Coker, a graduate student at Penn State's College of Medicine. Her research suggests that a shared circuit in the brain could be the reason why heavy drinking and high-fat junk food cravings go hand in hand. Here's how the study worked. The study was done on mice over an 8-week period. The mice were split into 3 groups, each with a different assigned diet. Group 1 was given constant access to normal mice chow, like regular fat and sugar content, nothing special, it's like your mom's average meatloaf. Group 2 was given constant access to high-fat chow, really tasty stuff, like the Taco Bell of chow. Group 3 was given constant access to the normal mice chow, but with limited access to the high-fat chow once a week. So mostly the boring stuff, but occasionally given the option to go crazy on the good stuff. All 3 groups of mice had limited access to alcohol as well, which allowed the researchers to see whether the mice would binge drink when they got the chance. In an experimental setup that bears an uncanny similarity to a typical spring break trip, the mice got a chance to binge for 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, before they were cut off for 3 days. After 8 weeks, the mice's eating and drinking habits were recorded, and here's what they found. As was expected, mice in group 3, when given the opportunity to eat the high-fat diet, really went for it, like eating as much as they possibly could, imitating human-like binge eating behavior. While all the mice did drink alcohol when presented with it, it was the binge eating group that drank the most. In fact, they drank like a lot more than the other groups, like a, whoa guys, you need to cool it a little bit amount of alcohol. This implies a strong connection between their binge eating with their binge drinking. Coker stated, "What we think is happening is that the high-fat diet binges are modulating intake neurocircuitry to be sensitized to subsequent modulation by alcohol to further increase intake." Okay, that was a lot of science words, but basically what she's trying to say is if you binge one substance, the shared wire in your brain becomes sensitized and allows an increase in the other substance. Most binge behaviors are associated with similar releases in hormones that just make you feel good, at least temporarily. When you indulge one, the others get primed as well. Honestly, it's a pretty dangerous cycle. More research still needs to be done, but this study does seem to show that drunk munchies are a very real thing in the brain. The researchers even believe that it's not limited to these 2 binge activities. It could potentially mean that this brain activity can be linked to other compulsive behaviors like gambling. The circuitry is the same, so indulging one can easily prime the brain to do others. So just remember this the next time you go out for a night of heavy drinking, find yourself craving a juicy burger and some French fries at 3 in the morning, or in my case, a cheesy gordita crunch with extra spicy ranch, sub the potatoes for the beef, but that's just me. These 2 compulsions are linked, and the only way to manage one is to manage the other.